So guys, now let's talk about this Wireshark 2. Wireshark is a packet capture, and you can see every packet going and coming to your computer. Like if you visit a website and it consists of a lot of packets, it consists of HTTP packets and TCP packets. You can see those in the Wireshark. And this Wireshark tool is very important. If any malware is trying to connect to any server, you can watch even that also. So to install this, first open your browser and type the Wireshark. So the first website is wireshark.org. Click on download. So you can see the Windows installer and portable apps. I am going to download this Windows installer 64-bit. So let me download to this downloads folder. So you can easily install Wireshark in Linux operating systems. All you have to type is sudo apt install Wireshark and it will install the entire software for you. So one thing you need to notice is in Linux systems, if you run Wireshark as normal user, then your adapters will not get found by the application. What you want to do is you need to run the Wireshark as administrator. So you need to type sudo Wireshark. So that's very important tip to know. So let's click next and I agree. And now if you want T-Shark is a command line version of the Wireshark, and you can check these plugins and extensions and click next. And yes, I want the desktop icon and click on next. Okay, I'm going to leave this default destination folder and I want to install this npcap. So I don't want to install this USB pcap and click on install. So it has asked me to install npcap. Yes, this module captures all the packets and click on I agree. And if you want to install winpcap also, then you need to check this option. So for now, let's just install this one. And this Wireshark software is defaultly installed in the Kali Linux. If you have Kali Linux in your virtual machine or any dual boot, you don't need to install this Wireshark. So my installation has been completed. Now click on next and click on finish. Sorry, npcap's installation has been completed and Wireshark is still installing. So my Wireshark installation also completed. Click on next and click on finish. Okay, now I'm going to launch this Wireshark. So first it's loading some interfaces and adapters. Let me maximize this one. So you can see there are all the adapters in my computer, that is Bluetooth and LAN 9 and Wi-Fi. You can see here there is some data going on. I can see the X-ray scan, yes, and some data going on because it's my Wi-Fi, and my Wi-Fi has been working now. And even though when you are not browsing, the some of the background applications may use my internet, that's why this internet data is being used. And my VMnet one has also some spike here, and you can see all are offline. I mean, these on these adapters there is no internet. Of course, VMware adapter comes into play when I turn on a virtual machine and has this VMnet 8. So these are all some virtual connections created by VMnet. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to click on this Wi-Fi and double click on this. So when I double click on this Wi-Fi, it will start sniffing or capturing all the packets to and from adapter. And this one is the red color button, which is in a rectangle in shape. This is stop pack. We can stop capturing the packets using this button. So if I click this one, now there are no packets being added. Now I want to start again. I want to click this blue button, click on start, and it will ask what you want to do with this already packets. You want to save or continue without saving. So let me continue without saving. So now it will start from starting. As you can see, there are so many messages going on, so many packets, and you can restart this, and you can also set the capture options. You can only set capture options before the capture has been started, and there are some file options. You can open any stored pcap file. So the extension should be the pcap file if you want to save the all this information. So in the edit, you can just navigate through these packets, find packet, find next, previous, and the view. You can see, you can click on this full screen to get into the full screen, and time display format. So this all affects this display, and you can see here the same options, the same edit options are there here, and these are some overall basic settings. And first I will explain this part. So let me stop this capture. So first one is number, the packet number. The first packet is captured has given number 1, and the time from the respective delay, respective time from the first capture, and the source IP address and destination IP address. So I am sending this packet from my computer, this is my computer's IP address, to the destination, this IP address, and the protocol I am using is TCP, and the length of this packet is 54 bytes. And information, as you can see, there are some flags set on finish ACK. So finish ACK in the sense I am going to getting the reply from the destination, right? It is used for connection termination. As you can see, if you click on this packet, say let's click on this packet, you can see here the TCP IP model of this packet. You can see the frame options and which type of frame you are using. It is Ethernet 2 and IP version 4 information, and the TCP information because we are using the TCP protocol. And you can see here source port, destination port. So this is the source port and destination port, and this is the TCP header, and this is the transport layer security. So here you can see the respective hex dump of this packet information, the data which is I am going to send to this destination. I can see the respective hex dump. So here hex dump is nothing but just getting the character hexadecimal representation of each character. You can say C4, it's null, or it's just like ASCII representation of the hex. So these are the 3 windows mainly we will focus on. Now let me start a new capture. Let's see. Okay, before that I want to show you how to okay, now on Google type the HTTP login and click on this testphp.warnweb.com/login.php. Now you can enter here the password, say admin, and admin. So let's say admin password. So I'm going to enter the admin and the password as admin. So let me start this capture. I want to continue without saying. So once refresh this page and we want to enter the credentials, admin. So let me click login. So nothing happened. Now let's see in our Wireshark. So as you can see, this packet is a HTTP packet and it is requesting the get/login.php. This is the get request and you need to perform the get request to get any web page. Okay, we will see that in the web fundamentals. This /login.php is this one. This is the /login.php. Alright, now if you go to this hypertext transfer protocol and you can see here get/login.php http 1.1 and I'm using this http 1.1 version, and this is the line feed carriage return, and here I'm telling the host name, that is testphp.oneweb.com. so this is the host name and I'm asking this /login.php web page and the connection keep alive. So after this getting the web page, keep the connection alive and every other web request parameters and data. See, user agent is Mozilla Firefox. Okay, I'm using the Chrome and I want to accept the format as text or HTML, right? Since browsers accept only HTML like web pages, I'm telling the server to send me the response in the format of text or HTML. You can see the accept encoding here. Accept languages are English, so I want the English copy of the login page. This is the get request. We are requesting the web server to get me the login page. So where is this one? This one. And as you can see here, so let me copy this IP address. So you can also apply the display filter. So what are the display filter means? Here there are a lot of traffic going on apart from this machine and my web server. There are a lot of traffic going on. If you want to filter the display results, you can say IP.addr. So I want to review only the packets with this IP address, either source or destination. Let's say 176.28.50.165. If I hit enter, now only the packets with either source IP or destination IP as this IP matches, then only that packet will be displayed. Now the first request is going to be the get request and it has sent me some data, and after this acknowledgements, let's see the response. This is the response, right? http:/1.1.200 is status code, it means success, and it says okay. Now the response I have got is this one. Okay, I have got this. So all this data is in HTML and this is my data received from that web server. So one more thing I want to show is here there is a post request. The post request is used to post some data into the web server. So we have typed the admin and the password as admin. We have clicked the login. So if you click the login, these details are sent as a post request. Now if you scroll down, you can see the post request here. So there is a post request, right? So here the post user info.php, and then you can see the admin and the password here, username and the password, HTML form encoded data, and form item uname is equals to admin. So this parameter value is uname and the password is pass, and these details are sent in a plain text format because the HTTP itself is a plain text protocol. That means it sends the data via plain text. That's why we are clearly seeing this admin and admin, which I have typed in the login box. clearly in a plain text format. So that is one very big disadvantage of this HTTP. That's why I have chosen this wanted to show you this, that HTTP protocol sends the data in the plain text format. So as you can see, my browser is already telling not secure. So why it is not secure? Should not enter any sensitive on this site because it is stolen by attackers. It means that any attacker can man in the middle in my network or any or in the path between me and web server, and then can sniff the data using this Wireshark, and attacker can see clearly the username and the password, right? So that's why you need to once focus on this normal status like not secure or secure. And one more thing I want to show you is if you right click on this and right click on this follow TCP stream. Now what this TCP stream is, it will collect all the packets information with the TCP stream and it will arrange a neat format for us. So let me click this TCP stream. So this is my request. I am requesting for login.php file and the response I got is okay, take this. Okay, next I am requesting style.css files and logos. Okay, now what we want to do is I want to right click and follow HTTP stream. Now as you can see here, we have got the same result as before one, but in this we have got the response to, I mean in the HTML format. If you scroll down, you can see get requests, and somewhere should be the post request, right? Okay, where is my post request? So I think so let me click on this follow HTTP stream. So I think there is okay, this is the post request. As you can see here, admin username is got admin and pass is got admin, and you can also search in this fields for your entered password. If I say admin, find next, and you can see the next word is admin. So in this way you can just use the Wireshark to sniff the packets. So this is all about the basic of Wireshark, and I want to show you the Wireshark filters cheat sheet. Wireshark. So let me go to this website, and you cannot remember all the Wireshark filters. That's why you need to maintain a cheat sheet. So like this one. So here you see the display filters, and after capturing every package you can apply these display filters to get our desired packets. So you can see the Ethernet filter, IP version 4 filter. You can also set like IP.dst, destination IP address as this one. If you set this IP.dst is equal to particular IP address, then the packets with only these destination IP with this IP will only be viewed. So we are narrowing down the results with these filters. As you can see, there are so many filters out here, and you can also perform the operations between these filters. So if the IP.destination port is equals to this one, or IP.source port is equal to that one, and you can apply that filter. So always keep these cheat sheets in a separate folder, so whenever you got any doubt you can just refer to them. So that's all you need to know about this Wireshark, guys.